Hello and welcome to the Evercade Retreat. Gene Joke here, and today I'm adding Kiki Kaikai from the Taito Arcade Collection 2 to my ever-growing list where I rank every Evercade game ever. It's a top-down multi-directional shoot-'em-up where you play Sayo-chan, a Shinto shrine maiden tasked with rescuing 7 lucky gods from malevolent spirits. And it's set in feudal Japan, which for a shoot-'em-up, multi-directional or otherwise, does make a refreshing change from Space and Alien or World War II. The story and overall aesthetics are rich in Japanese folklore, and anime I suppose as well, with your very cute looking takes on these creatures. The graphics are decent, the game has a really good art direction and a very consistent look. Backgrounds aren't hugely detailed or varied, but they do the job. But the various enemy sprites have a lot of character to them, the bosses in particular. The sound effects are, most of them are fine, they're there, but some are very distinct and quite memorable, although I'm not sure if that's in a good or bad way. If you've played the game, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Music wise, while there aren't a huge amount of different tracks, there's predominantly one track that plays through the most of the game. It has a very traditional Japanese sounds to it, I suppose, combined with your arcade style beats and rhythms, but yeah, it sounds on point for the graphical style and the overall aesthetic of the game, and it really works well for it. The gameplay is initially really quite straightforward. It's a multi-directional shoot-'em-up and you have 2 weapons at your disposal. One is a melee weapon, a purification wand or something like that, which you wave about side to side and take out enemies at close quarters, and it has a little bit of a spread. You also have your scroll things, which basically it looks like you're throwing playing cards, your ranged attack if you like. There are power-ups which will increase the range of your attacks, as well as the damage and size of your scrolls or your weapons or whatever. There's also crystal balls to collect, which can give you screen clearing effects and so on. Mastering the use of your melee and ranged attacks is pretty much essential. Some enemies are very much require one or the other, and enemies will come at you en masse. The game gets very fast and frantic, and with your one-hit deaths, it's pretty demanding in terms of reactions and memorization. There's also environmental hazards to consider. Often you'll be running along a small bridge over water while wanting to shoot in various directions, and because this isn't a twin stick you point in the direction you want to shoot, that can lead to some complications, such as falling off the bridge to your death. Not to mention you'll have some annoying enemies which will grab you, they won't kill you but they'll slow you down and try and push you towards an edge or into trouble. And did I mention the enemies are constantly respawning? Yeah, you're always being swarmed from pretty much every direction. Fortunately, the levels aren't overly long, naturally they get longer as the game progresses. The bosses, as I mentioned, do look really good, they're visually striking, although the boss fights themselves are rather simplistic. That doesn't mean easy, they can be quite challenging, but their movesets are fairly straightforward, but again, for a game from 1986, that's not overly surprising. Overall, there's a lot to like with Kiki Kaikai. Yeah, I'd say I admire what it does well, rather than really enjoy the game. As I understand it, Kiki Kaikai laid the foundation for the Pocky and Rocky series, which I haven't played, but I've heard a lot of appreciation for them, and playing this makes me wonder if they've taken what is good about Kiki Kaikai and really built on it and made a genuinely great game out of it, because I can see the potential there, but something doesn't quite hit the mark for me. Don't get me wrong, it is a good game, it's just it falls short of being great or something that I'm really compelled to keep at. Placing it on my overall ranking list, and I've gone back and forth on this quite a lot, but I've settled on putting it above Vapor Trail but below Knuckle Bash. Anyway, I think that about wraps it up for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.